But like, what is a man? Go ahead, I'll give you a second to define it. Because I hate to break it to you, but there's not one specific characteristic or physical feature that is unique to men. And no, I'm not talking about biological males for the people who are dense in the brain. Men. Let me guess, your description of men is someone who's strong and dominant and a leader. Yeah, that can describe literally anybody. Anyone can be those things. Probably also said, oh, someone who has a pee-pee and no tatas. Yeah, pee-pee doesn't equal man and tatas doesn't equal not man. So there is no universal way to describe men. Unless you're a Republican like this girl who views the world in such an archaic, patriarchal, misogynistic ass way where their definition of what a man is supposed to be is like extremely rigid. But like actually think about it. Really reflect on it on your own. Try your best to find a non-transphobic, non-misogynistic way to describe men. Whether it be physical features, characteristics, whatever. You said let men be men, right? But what is a man?
Isn't that what makes a man?
Sure, that and a pair of testicles.
And we are back. Happy Wednesday. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you're all having an amazing day. I missed you guys yesterday. I'm so happy to be back, and I hope you guys have prepared yourselves once again for some complete and utter insanity, stupidity, dumbassery, tomfoolery, douchebaggery, idiocracy, whatever you want to call it. We're bringing it in today's episode of Epic Woke TikTok Fails.
TikTok is degenerate trash. Correct?
Everything woke turns to shit, okay?
No truer words have ever been spoken. All right, we're going to get into it in 1 second. We have some of the craziest TikToks today, as well as some of the most absurd takes that you're ever going to hear with the trial going on in Kenosha, the Rittenhouse trial that could be wrapping up any second now. So let's all hope and pray that justice prevails in Kenosha. You're not going to believe the takes you hear. All right, so before we jump into it, I just want to give a huge shout out to the sponsors of today's video. Today's video is being brought to us by, first off, Steve Harla. Yes, once again, Steve Harla. I think this is, Steve's 4th or 5th video that he sponsored. Joined the community about 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago. Steve, thank you so much for all your love and support, sir. I greatly appreciate it. We all do here in the community. After this video, if you want to check out Steve's YouTube channel, it's Steve Harloa. That's Steve, and then it's Harloha. Steve's from Hawaii, so it's his last name, Harla and Aloha, smashed together. Check out his YouTube channel after this video. Steve, thank you, sir. The second sponsor of today's video wants to stay anonymous, and we're going to respect that. I would love to give you a huge shout out. I just want to say thank you. You know who you are. However, if you want to stay anonymous, I'm obviously going to respect that. Nonetheless, thank you so much for sponsoring today's video. Thank you guys so much. If you would like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there's a PayPal link in the description box below. I will say your full name as a sponsor of that video unless stated otherwise by you. If you want to use a nickname, a username, if you want to stay anonymous, that's how we're going to do it. Before we get into the videos, guys, please look at the screen behind me here. I'm speechless. It says, for the people in the back and our blind viewers, it says, got this, I chopped off the person's name. It says, got this from my kid today because it's definitely an occasion to celebrate. And it's a cake. One might think a birthday cake. Nope, it says, Happy Vax Day. Happy Vax Day with a syringe on it. I mean, but remember one thing, it's not a cult. It's not a cult. It's not a cult. Let's get into it. All right. And oh, by the way, if you're new to the channel, this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button. Become a member of the greatest community on the YouTubes. If you've been subscribed already, make sure that the YouTube's overlords haven't unsubscribed you. Also, you guys already know, smash that like button, like that comment section up, share this video out so people can see what's going on in the minds of these. All right. Terrible take number 1. Roll the film, please.
So I don't mean to like alarm anybody or try to fearmonger, but hear me out. My fellow POC in America, we need to hope and pray to whatever God, arbitrary figure in the sky you believe in, whatever, that Kyle Rittenhouse goes to jail. Think about it. When you listen to a lot of like the shit that the right says on like forums, message boards, behind closed doors, it is very clear that they have like murder fantasies, and that they dream of the day in which a left-wing person will give them the means or the excuse to kill them. Like, we've seen the video that circled around of the guy asking Charlie Kirk, when do we get to kill people, when we get to use the guns? Like, Kyle Rittenhouse is going to inspire a shit ton of conservatives and just general white supremacists to open fire on peaceful protesters and just kill people of color because of white genocide. Like, I'm legit scared, y'all. I'm legit scared.
My hemorrhoids bleed for you.
I mean, what do you even say to that? I mean, clearly just been fed nothing but misinformation, and like most of these people you're going to see here today. Let's keep it moving. All right, next up, I'm going to break up the ones that are just horrible takes on the trial and the Kyle Rittenhouse. Don't worry, this isn't much better, but it says noun self neopronouns. Frog/frog self. What? Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Roll it.
Basically, she went to the store. Frog went to the store. It's her coat. It's Frog's coat. That's pretty much it. It's just frog's self. So she, hers, herself. You know? It belongs to Frog. It's Frog's self. And pretty much any other noun pronouns can be used like this, such as kitty self, or puppy self, or paw. Paw went to the store. It's Paw's coat, etc.
Surely you can't be serious.
It's just frog's self.
That doesn't make sense.
Kitty self, or puppy self, or paw. Paw went to the store. It's Paw's coat.
That is the stupidest thing I ever heard of. Jesus Christ.
Listen, I didn't tell you guys to take out your notebooks and pens and write these ones down because we're done. I'm done. That's it. I'm done. I'm not playing anymore. We're done playing the games. It's yeah, sorry, that's it. So I burned my notebook. Let's keep it moving. All right, bad takes number 2 on the trial in Kenosha. Yeah, you guys might recognize this woman. Yeah, she's got her own TV show on MSNBC. Joy Reid. I despise this woman. I think she's very actually, you know what? Tucker Carlson has the best nickname for her.
But if you're looking for true crazy, no one beats the race lady over at MSNBC.
Every time he mentions her name, he doesn't say her name. He says the race lady at MSNBC. Couldn't have described her better myself. Bravo, Tucker. Here is the race lady over at MSNBC. Roll the film, please.
So it's Kyle Rittenhouse trial. It reminded a lot of people of something, I just can't remember what it was. Oh, the Brett Kavanaugh hearings, in which Brett Kavanaugh, who had been accused by a high school friend of committing sexual abuse of her, cried his way through the hearings to make him a permanent member and Associate Justice of the United States Supreme Court. And his tears turned out to be more powerful than the tears of Christine Blasey Ford, which were the tears of an alleged victim. But in America, there's a thing about both white vigilantism and white tears, particularly male white tears. Really white tears in general, because that's what Karens are, right? They Karen out, and then as soon as they get caught, it's like, bring waterworks. White men can get away with that too. And it has the same effect. Even as the right tries to politicize the idea that masculinity is being robbed from American men by multiculturalism and wokeism, they still want to be able to have their tears. So my friend Jahan Jones.
That is without a doubt the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You are a fucking idiot.
Joyless Reed, the race lady over at MSNBC, she is the biggest racist of them all. She doesn't like white people. She makes it crystal clear every episode, every time she opens her mouth. She just doesn't like white people.
Hey, where are the white women at?
And the most frightening thing about it is, like I said, she's got her own show. And if that's not intentional, clearly the powers that be are trying to create division with people like Joy Reid, trying to be on, leaving her on television with the things she says. Let's keep it moving. I'm pretty sure this video is going to be demonetized. I'm just speaking the truth here, but they don't like to hear it. Oh, well, so be it. I'd rather bring you guys the truth. Whatever. It is what it is. All right. Okay. Roll the film, please.
So I'm a cis woman with IBS, and I use the men's bathroom. And I've seen a lot of videos of trans men who are in public bathroom stalls with somebody in a stall next to them just farting and shitting and being gross. And there's some iteration of oh no, I regret this. And it just makes me think about this time that I was in the Walmart bathroom just having a bad IBS episode in the men's bathroom. And I was the one just blowing it up. And it wasn't until much later that I noticed there was just a silent guy in the stall, after 5 minutes of just me being disgusting. I hear a little shift, and I'm like, and so every time I see those videos of trans guys talking about how gross men are in the bathroom, I never want to be invalidating, but I want to be like, what if it's a woman? It could be a woman. It could be me. What if it's me? It's me.
Mother, it's a man, baby! Well, I thought she was a man. She is rather mannish. If that is a woman, it does look like she was beaten with an ugly stick.
Oof, great story. Moving right along, please. Oof. All right, so this will be the last, not the last TikTok clip, but this is the last take on the Kenosha kid, Kyle. This lady is... Roll the film, please.
I am here to present Kyle Rittenhouse for the Emmy for Worst Fake Crime. Mazel tov. Kyle, you did it! Your performance on the stand, Kyle. I mean, I was so not moved. The crying classes that you took. And then what happened was, this guy came, and he was like, but then no, you're a white male with a taking the law into his own hand. White entitlement, yeah! Kyle, you don't even get a flush. I'm not wasting water on you.
No offense, but you are a stupid asshole.
What a bitch.
These people are evil. That's just evil. A 17-year-old kid that has to go through something like that clearly is gonna have some PTSD. I'm sure I would if I had to go through something like that. Any of us would have, I'm sure there's veterans out there that have been through war that have PTSD. Like, what is this lady? Listen, she looks like a washed-up version of what's his name, Dee Snider from Twisted Sister, one of those old 80s, 90s hair bands. Just these people. I don't want to go on a rant and video will get taken down. Let's keep it moving. All right, guys, we're going to cut it a little short today. I'm going to end it on this clip. I'm having some issues with my Wi-Fi. I live way out in the country. I get terrible Wi-Fi out here. I get some terrible company satellite. It's the only thing I have access to right now. So if there's been any technical glitches or you guys notice any glitches or anything, I apologize for that. I'm not the best. Actually, I don't even really know how to edit too good with the video. So I'm doing the best I can here. So I apologize, but we are going to cut it short after this video, which, it's a little shorter than usual. But once again, I just want to give a huge shout out to the sponsors of today's video. Steve Harla, thank you so much, sir. It's always greatly appreciated. I'm super grateful that you are a member of the greatest community on the YouTubes. So glad that you're on this journey, on this crazy journey with us. Also, the second sponsor of today's video, who will remain anonymous. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. You know who you are. Thank you. And thank all you guys. Thank you guys so much. All you guys that leave comments every video. All you guys that hit that thumbs up on every video. You guys, I'll say it one more time. I'll say it a million times. You guys keep me motivated. You guys keep me inspired. You guys keep me laughing my ass off. You guys make this my happy place. So thank you so much. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Become a member of this amazing community. I'm going to roll with things that never happened here for 1,000, Alex, please. Roll film.
So we're at Waffle House in Gainesville off 129. Look at my family. It's very diverse. See my family? So I'm about to show you a waitress that decided to ask for a noose in front of me and my daughter. And then when I asked to speak to the manager who said that he has 2 nooses in his car. So I'm pretty daggone sure this is probably the racist place I've ever been. Now they trying to hide. Ma'am, can I get my ticket to go because Miss Thing over there needs a noose and we the only black people in here. And your manager said he got 2 nooses in his car. So we getting the hell up out of here. And I need a number for corporate.
Oh, you are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
That's racism, man. I love to racism, bro.
This is insane. This lady thinks that people are just walking around talking about news. And she's probably going to call corporate and try to get these people fired. I wasn't there. I don't know, but I'm just not buying it. I've seen too much of these hate hoaxes or whatever you want to call them. I'm calling BS on that. I'm calling it BS. Like I said, things that never happened for 1,000, please, Alex. Just not buying it anymore. Sorry. That's a wrap. All right, guys, if you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much for sticking it out with me. Give yourselves a round of applause, a pat on the back. You guys know I can't do this alone. Thank you so much once again to our sponsor, Steve Harla, also known as Steve Harlow over on his YouTube channel, and Anonymous. You know who you are. Thank you guys so much. Listen, guys, things are getting crazy out there. Let's hope and pray that justice prevails. It may have happened while I was making this video out in Kenosha with Kyle. The outcome will affect us all. And guys, things are getting really crazy out there. So just take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. In the words of the great George Washington, stay strapped or might get clapped. Till next time. Love you guys. Peace.